Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video I'm going to be explaining why 95% of our students actually pass their written exams or permanent exams the first time around. Now 95% of people who pass the first time around, that's actually a pretty high rating. I would say if you were to take statewide numbers, I would say maybe 50% of people pass the first time. Now I'm going to give you why our method works so much better than what most people are doing if they're trying to do it on their own itself. So what most people's idea of studying to pass the permanent exam or the written exams at DMV is, hey, let me take out my phone, let me download this app, and let me just take these questions over and over and over again. Now yes, eventually you'll learn how to pass a test that way, because all you're really doing is you're memorizing questions, you're memorizing the answers. But most times when you do that, or at least 50% of the time when you do that, people who go in with that method, they fail the first time around because the test that pops up, the questions on that test are completely different than the questions that were actually asked of them on their actual phone itself, right? And when you really think about it, they might not be completely different. So you might have a question on the test that pops up that changes one word around, and you thought that you studied a question just like that on your phone, and it's a completely different question just because they changed one word. So that being said, how do we combat that? We want to make sure that yes, our students can pass the test the first time, but that's not what we focus on first. What we focus on is actually giving our students the actual knowledge from the CDL manual itself, because we have no idea which questions they're going to get on the test. So we don't want them just memorizing questions and answers. We want them understanding what is the knowledge behind it, so no matter which questions pop up on the test itself, they are ready to pass because they have the knowledge up in here. That being said, we are dedicated to get people on the road to freedom. And the only way to get them on the road to freedom is to keep them driving safe and to keep them driving for a long period of time. So that means that we want to make sure you understand the ruling and all the knowledge behind it, so by the time you actually become a CDL driver and you work for another company, or maybe you start your own company, you want to understand what you're doing. You don't just want to memorize questions and answers when you're going down the hill and all of a sudden you can't get into gear. What are you supposed to do then? That's something that we can't teach you during the training yard, right? That's something that you want to make sure you understand, so when it does happen in real life, you're safe and everybody around you is safe. Because think about it. If you're going out on the road, you have your CDL license, congrats, you're a professional truck driver, but you make one mistake that you could have missed because all you did was study questions and answers and you don't really know the knowledge behind it, all of a sudden you get into an accident and your career is over. So all the time that you spent, all the money that you invested into your license, and you get into one bad accident, no company is ever going to hire you again. So are you in this for a short time or a long time? So our students, we understand that this is, for most of them, a lifelong change in their career. In order for them to really get the benefits of getting a CDL license, you're going to have to stay in there 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5 years and more from there, right? If you want to get rich in this field, you're going to have to stay here for a long time. Riches don't come overnight. You will make good money, but if you really want to make the big money, that's where you're going to have to be a 10-year truck driver. The only way to do that is to stay safe and to know the knowledge that you're talking about. So how does our program actually work? We've designed an actual course that our students can either take online from home. So that means if you're watching this right now, you can actually log in from the comfort of your home instead of watching YouTube videos or Facebook videos. And you can actually start studying from this thing. What we've designed is a bunch of videos of myself walking you through the CDL manual, answering questions inside the manual itself, and making sure that you have the right answers. After each section, we're going to pop up different quizzes to make sure that you understand where you're at, so then you always know if you are falling behind or maybe you have to reread a section and get a better understanding for it. It's a very simple process. It's not quick, it's not the most fun process, but if you follow along as we designed it, like I said, 95% of our students actually go and pass the test the first time around. Now for people who say, no, I don't want to go through the course, I just want to go and get it done as soon as possible, this is what usually winds up happening. You go take these tests on these apps, you fail on the first time, now you're going to have to wait 1 week before you can go again, right? You mess up by one question the next time, now you have to wait another week before you can go again. That means you just wasted 3 weeks of your life and you can't even go and get your CDL permit yet. If you study hard now and you go and pass the test the first time, you just saved yourself 2 weeks of your life that you'll never get back, right? So that being said, the best way to do it is to put the time in now, follow the process that we have in place, and you'll be able to pass the test the first time, and you get to move on to the road test itself. Especially now, the lines at DMV are crazy, so you definitely want to make sure when you go in for the test itself, you are able to pass the first time so you're not wasting any more time. So if you need help to pass the written exams, you already know who to call. 908-525-3609. We can give you online access so you can start studying from home. We can come into our classroom, and this is what our classroom looks like. As you can see, we keep our class sizes small so it's a better learning environment for our students. And all of our students have their own tablets, so that means it's very individualized learning. You don't have to worry about a classroom group setting. So one more time, if you're interested, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or visit the website below, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. That's going to give you a virtual school tour of our school that explains exactly how our training program works, both in the classroom and in the yard itself. So one more time, give us a call, 908-525-3609. We're located in Linden, New Jersey, and our mission is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. And we can only do that if we help you out specifically. The only way to do that is take the next step. Give us a call. Hope to see you soon in person one day. Have a great day.